team. Week 20, 38 behind us. Week 20, 39 ahead of us. Awesome job. This is a very important video this week. Been doing some traveling. We're relocating out to Fort Worth, and obviously the video sucks, the sound sucks, but I really wanted to make sure you guys got this video. This week we're going to be covering an inspection bonus that you guys are going to have access to, insurance rate adjustments, fourth quarter incentive survey, and as always, our top 5 drivers. So here we go, coming in the top 5 for last week. Number 5, Mr. Mark Morrell, coming in at $6,300. Absolutely incredible. I can't believe that these rates, $6,300 is 5th place for top 5. Great job, Mark. Glad to have you on the team, sir. Coming in number 4 is Mr. Gerald Schmucker, inching him out by $450. He did $6,750 total last week. Great job. There's a ton of money on the table. You're doing a great job. And then a frequent visitor to the list of top 5 is Mr. Lawrence Booz, Larry Booz. Great to see you on here again, sir. $7,400, number 3. Coming in at number 2, inching him out by $300 is Mr. Robert Hennis. Great job, sir. $7,700. And number 1, relatively new kid on the block. Great to have you, Jeff Davis. $8,250. Smashing it. Great job, gentlemen. For those of you guys that are not on the top 5, talk to your dispatchers and say, hey, I want to be on the top 5. How do I get there? Awesome work, gentlemen. And then just coming over some basic company stats here. Last week we did a total of 50,132 miles. The total gross revenue was $117,325. So that gives us a weekly individual gross average for active drivers. So if a driver took a load, we consider the numbers. If a driver didn't take a load, we don't consider their numbers. So if you took a load last week, your numbers were counted into this average. Average individual gross revenue for active drivers, $4,888.54. That is incredible. Really excited for everybody that the market is where it is. That includes our high of Mr. Jeff Davis of $8,250. And then we had somebody had a short week last week, whatever, they just did a load for $1,100. So if you really look at the top 30-40% of the producers, that if you really crushed it last week, I can almost guarantee that you made over $5,000, which is absolutely incredible. Great work. And then our average dollar per mile, again, this blows my mind, $2.34 a mile, and that's a total average, deadhead and line haul. That's incredible. That gives us a high of $4.88 a mile, and then a low of $1.59 a mile. So, I always say you gotta sometimes, miss what you miss on the swings, you make up on the merry-go-round. So rates are still good right now, mid-September. I'm anticipatory. I want to see things continue to ramp up for us. I hope everybody's taking advantage of the season while the rates are the way that they are. Anybody that's been in this business, I talk to people all the time. Several of you guys that I've had conversations with, people that have been in the business for 25, 30 years, you know the drill. Rates go up, rates go down. It's all there. So use this time to stack money in a savings account. Every single one of you should be focusing on having a minimum of $7,000 in a maintenance account, whether it's the maintenance account that we co-manage for you or whether it's your own maintenance account. You just got to keep in mind that managing that maintenance account is that if you're down for 2 weeks, not only does it cost you $3,000 or $4,000 in repair for the 2 weeks that you're down, but it also costs you the missed revenue of that time. So if you're normally living on a budget of $1,000 a week or $1,500 a week, you still need to pay yourself that while you're down. right? Like you still need to manage your own family's personal income. So if you have a $4,000 repair and you pay yourself $1,500 a week, which is $7,500 a year, or $75,000 a year, you're talking about $3,000 in salary plus a $4,000 repair. That's $7,000 for just 2 weeks. It sounds like a decent chunk of change, and $7,000 is a decent chunk of change. But to have that in a maintenance account, to me, is the absolute bare minimum. I want to encourage you guys not to make any frivolous expenses, not to buy things that aren't like a 911 necessity until you have $7,000 saved into a maintenance account minimum. I think I would feel a lot comfortable if it was me with a $10,000 minimum, because eventually you're going to have to repair something significant. It's going to be a $2,000 or $3,000 repair. It's going to put you down for a week or 2 weeks. And it's going to be the most inconvenient time. It's going to be the most inconvenient place. And you're going to want to be prepared for when that happens. So I really want to encourage you in this time, don't be buying yourself any unneeded accessories until you've got that $7,000, $8,000 comes in. Because when the repair happens, it's not the Bank of Troy. This isn't Brave Bank. It's Brave Freight. We're not going to be loaning people thousands of dollars to get repairs on the vehicles. Obviously, there's no surety in that for us. So act like a business owner, like I know that you are. Do the same thing that I do. Keep money in a reserve account for the rainy day when something unexpected happens, and go ahead and make it from there. We've got a few other updates that we're going to hit you with in a second, but just want to encourage you guys to keep those funds in a maintenance account to be able to prepare for the inevitable repairs you're going to have. All right, guys, pretty excited. Thank you so much, everybody, for getting in all of your inspections. We've got all of that up to date. Great job. We're going to roll out right now a bonus and reimbursement plan for you guys. So I want you to pay very close attention on how we want to get money back in your pocket. I said it from day one of these inspections, is that our goal is not to get you to spend money needlessly, but it's to preserve this opportunity for your brothers and your sisters that are out on the road, that their families are eating because of this. You all know how important this opportunity is to feed your family, and I know none of you want to jeopardize that for yourselves. In the same sense, we don't want to jeopardize it for other people as well, and that's why we do these quarterly inspections. And but again, not about taking money, it's just about protecting the opportunity. So this is what we're going to do. All right, so pay close attention here. If within 30 days of your inspection, actually we'll call it this, if within 30 days from right now, which today is the 15th of September, so by October 15th, okay, if you get a clean roadside inspection, you get a reimbursement of your tractor inspection and your trailer inspection. Okay, so one clean roadside inspection within the next 30 days, so before October 15th. So that means October 14th at 11:59 Eastern Standard Time, firm, like not even playing around with it. It has to be done before then. Anything after that will not qualify. But if you get one clean roadside inspection, you'll be reimbursed with a receipt of your DOT inspection. Okay, so make sure to get those receipts into us so that way we can keep them for you so you don't lose them. If not, we'll just set a general standard of whatever the average cost is for that, and we'll reimburse it to you. But that is for one clean inspection. Now, if you get two clean inspections before October 14th, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you'll get one reimbursed for your DOT inspection, and then number two is you'll get a $200 bonus for getting a second clean DOT inspection. All right, so that's a $200 that's available to you, cash bonus that'll go right onto your check. You need to have two clean roadside inspections by 11:59 on October the 14th. Now, if you do that, okay, you will qualify for a third bonus of $300. If you submit two inspections by October 14th, 11:59 p.m., you will have an additional 2 weeks available to you, and you can get a third inspection. And if you get that third inspection, you'll get a $350 bonus for that third inspection. We're really serious about safety and keeping these vehicles up to par, and we want to incentivize you for that. I put a post in the Slack channel, in the driver Slack channel, and I'll also put it in the safety Slack channel. But I've created a template for you to request a roadside inspection. It's formal, it's done on nice company letterhead. You can hand it to the DOT officer in the roadside inspection and just say, hey, my company requires us to get this done every quarter, and just want to see if this is a convenient time for you. And then now it becomes like, hey, we're a professional company that's requesting this. I'm not trying to inconvenience you, but if you have time available, please, would like to do it. And we found time and time again that we've gotten a much more favorable response when using that template. They're just kind. They know you're not trying to slack off. They see that we're being intentional about keeping our safety scores where they need to be. So we're really focused on that. So your dispatchers will be handling that with you. They'll be monitoring that with you. They also have a little incentivization program as well to help them stay on top of it for you guys. But again, one clean roadside inspection by October 14th, 11:59 p.m. You get reimbursed for your tractor and trailer inspection. 2 by midnight of October the 14th, and you'll get the first one reimbursed, and you'll get a $200 bonus. And that third one will qualify you for, I think I said a $350 bonus. If not, it's a $350 bonus for that third one, and you'll have an additional 2 weeks to do that. You just have to have your first 2 inspections done by October 14th, midnight, to qualify for that third inspection bonus. So really excited for you guys to take advantage of that little program that we've got on the table right now. So moving right along, we've got some articles we'll go ahead and post for you. Our insurance renewed this year, and thankfully the adjustment is less than what the industry average increase is. So I think the industry average increase is like 12% or 13%. Our insurance adjustment was only a 10% adjustment. So instead of rates being $250 a week, they're going to be $275 a week. You're not going to see that on this Friday's check coming up right now. You'll see it on next Friday's check, so for the week of 2039, and that's really great news because with all of the fraud that's out there and all the insurance, again, we'll post some articles so you can see what's happening in the industry, but our renewal rates were lower than what the industry average were for increase rates, so I'm really excited about that. And we're actually working with our insurance company Century on our renewal rate right now. So that's part of the reason why we're focusing on some of these safety things, because we're hoping we can, maybe we'll even get to a point one year where it stays exactly the same. That would be incredible. It's unlikely, but it's a goal of mine is to be able to shoot for that. So you'll see that adjustment on your settlement reports next week for the 2039 week. And then just to wrap things up, we're coming into the fourth quarter like screaming. October, November, December is just literally weeks away. And we've created a survey. We want to get some feedback for you. So we like to go above and beyond to help you guys know that you're part of a family and part of a community at Brave Freight. And we want to reward you guys as such. So we're going to send out a survey. And on this survey, it's just going to ask you some different types of questions about what type of incentives you guys would be interested in or motivated in. And I know that there's always cash on the table, so we'll figure out some type of cash bonus for you. Also, there's probably going to be some type of merchandise bonus. So whether it's sweatshirts or hats or gym shorts or body towel or maybe even a bathroom bag, we're going to ask you guys some of those questions. And then we're also going to ask some questions about what you guys feel like is fair ways to incentivize this, that you guys feel like is realistic. We believe that creating good habits creates good results. Yes, we want to incentivize results, but we also want to incentivize habits, because we know if people can focus on the habits that high performers have, then they're going to get the results that high performers get. So that survey is going to be coming out to you. We're going to have some really cool stuff coming into fourth quarter. You know, it's just a crazy time. This industry, always fourth quarter has been gangbuster. Fourth quarter is always the best quarter. This is an election year, so it's just like, it's nuts. This is a more highly contentious election than I've ever seen in my lifetime. That's not saying much, but I've talked to people double my age, nobody triple my age, but I don't know if there's many or any. Okay, so the point is that this is a highly contentious election, and you know, who knows what's going to happen, but I know for those of you with Brave Freight that the best is yet to come, and you know, whatever does happen, whatever could happen, we're going to find a way around it. We found a way to incentivize and pay people through the coronavirus and guarantee pay during the coronavirus, so no matter what happens, God is on our side, and the best is yet to come. I appreciate every single one of you out on the road. I know our entire team does, and keep up all the good work that you guys are doing. Look forward to see what's ahead.